Hello and welcome to Cuisala. In this video, I'll be going over the vendor dashboard and all the things that you can do in it. To get started, simply navigate to your vendor dashboard through your main Cuisala customer account. Or, if you don't have one, you can simply navigate to the bottom of your screen, where the footer is, and click on the vendor portal button. This link will take you directly to this page if you haven't already made an account with Cuisala. Now, after you've navigated to this page, you can see that this page has a lot of different things on it. This main area shows you all of the kind of general information that you need to know about your account. You can see here that it gives you some main information like your sales, your earnings, your page views, as well as your orders. It gives you the sales for the month, more information about your orders, information about latest announcements, information about reviews, as well as overall product layout that you have for your store. Now, as you can see in this column to the left side of your screen, there are a lot of different tabs that you can click on. They are products, orders, coupons, reports, reviews, withdraw, return requests, followers, announcements, support, and settings, as well as visiting your store, editing your account, and logging out. Now, we do have some tutorials about several sections of this dashboard if you'd like to see more in-depth information, but in this video, I'll be going over some general things. Now, for products, click on this tab if you want to see an overall view of the products that you have on your store. This is where you'll be able to edit your products, upload them, delete them, and control them in any other way. After clicking on the Products tab, you'll be brought to this page. Here you'll see a chart of all of the products that you have on your store. You'll get some overall information split up by column, like the image, the name, the status of the product, your stock keeping unit or your SKU, the stock of that product, the price, how much you'll earn from the product, what type of product it is, how many product page views it has, and when it was created. You can also sort these products with the several drop-downs that are at the top of the screen. Here, by date, category, or product type. You can also search for products in the search function. After clicking in one of these drop-downs, make sure you select the filter button. You can also select multiple products, like this, and implement some bulk actions. You can either edit products or delete them permanently. If you wanted to delete them, simply click on Delete Permanently and click the Supply button here. Now, if you wanted to add new products, you'd simply click on this Add New Product button. After clicking on the Add New Product button, you'll be taken to the screen. Here you'll be able to add some general information about a product. You'll be able to upload product thumbnail, a gallery image, the name, the price, a discounted price if you wanted to. Remember, this is not necessary to do, but if you'd like to schedule a price, you can simply put the price in and click on the Schedule button to schedule when that price is going to be implemented. You can add a short description of the product, a product category, as well as product tags. And then again, for a more in-depth description, you can simply type that in here. And when that is done, you can either create the product and leave it at that, or create and add another product if you'd like. Next up, we're going to look at the orders. Here you can see where orders will be given to you. You can see things like the order total, how much you earned from the order, the status of the order, the customer, the date, the shipment, as well as any actions that you need, like how to view it. You can take some bulk actions on your products, like exporting them all, filtering them, or export a specific amount. Now, after looking at your orders, you can look at coupons, reports, reviews, withdraws, return requests, followers, or whatever you want to. Now, for the sake of this video, we're just going to be quickly looking at reports. Now, after clicking on the Reports tab, you can see that there are a lot of different things that you can see on this page. For starters, you can see this overview, where you can see the sales within the period that you select. For example, this month, the net sales, your average daily sales, the orders placed, items purchased, charged for shipping, as well as the amount used as well as the dollar amount worth of coupons used. You can separate your reports by day, top selling, top earning, or just have a statement. Next up, we're going to look at the settings for your vendor account. In your settings, you'll be brought to another column and another page. This first page that you'll be going to is the Store tab. Here you can edit anything about your store, like the banner, your profile picture, your name, products per page, your address, as well as any other thing that you may see here. When you're done editing any of these settings, simply press the Update Settings button to make sure that those things are saved. Next, you can add payments. This is important because this is where you'll be able to connect your Stripe to Cuisala. Stripe is how Cuisala connects to you, so we can allow for payments for you when you sell your products. If you don't set this up, Cuisala will not be able to pay you. So it's really important that you connect with Stripe. Connecting with Stripe is really simple, and when you click on this button, it'll take you through the steps in order to do so. Lastly, for the sake of this video, we'll be going over shipping, another really important part of becoming a vendor on Cuisala. After clicking on the Shipping tab, you'll be brought to the Shipping Settings page for your store. At the top, you can see a button to add shipping policies for your store. Now, as you can see on this page, we have several zone names where you can edit the zones where you ship to. For the sake of this example and a really quick overview of how it works, shipping zone is basically the set of rules that you set for shipping methods. If you don't set any shipping methods or shipping zones, you will not be able to allow for customers to buy your products. So before you even get started on Cuisala, make sure that you look over this and set up your shipping methods and your shipping zones. Now, if you want to specifically set up a zone for each place, for example, in the United States, simply click on the Edit button under the United States. After doing so, you'll be brought to this page. You can edit which states you want to ship to directly and which ones you don't. You can also add shipping methods like a flat rate or free shipping. These are the two most popular methods on Cuisala. Setting a flat rate is where you set a certain price for shipping that a customer has to pay when they purchase one of your products. You can activate this method here or turn it off. Free shipping is as it is. It sets the price to 0 and allows for you to pay for the shipping for the customer. So on checkout, they don't pay for anything. Now, whenever you change one of these policies, make sure to save the changes. After doing so, you should see this button here. That's when you know everything is saved. Once you edit and add a shipping method, it'll automatically look at where the customer is, and depending on where they are, say they're in Alabama, they'll get the rate that you set here. If they're not there in Alabama, and if they're not covered by a certain state that's here, they'll be covered automatically to make sure that they can get the product. As I said before, if a customer isn't within a certain area or zone, within a certain zone like the United States, they'll be covered by this button here, this area here, where it's everywhere else that wasn't covered by your other zones. So you can set a certain rate or add free shipping if you'd like to, that applies to the customer if they were not set up with other zones that you previously made. So this is up to you and whatever floats your boat. And whenever you add or change anything here, make sure you click on Save Settings to save those settings and so that it applies to your store. And that is an overview of the Cuisala vendor dashboard. If you have any questions specifically about the dashboard, make sure to reference our tutorials, which are found here in this pop-up that will pop up in your vendor dashboard. Click on the link to access the tutorials.